All right, so I'm doing something a little different. I just got home. I've had a busy day and I'm just trying to come up with something to eat for dinner. Now, I did have a rotisserie chicken in my fridge and I'm heating that up in the air fryer on bake. But I'm just gonna make a simple sauce, pasta, and this chicken. So let me show you what I'm gonna whip up. So I'm heating up some water because I'm gonna cook some of this protein penne pasta. And I'm gonna make a sauce, and it's gonna be a pea sauce, but don't worry, it's gonna be delicious. So into my skillet, I'm gonna add some butter and olive oil. Some butter and a little bit of olive oil. Anytime you're cooking pasta, make sure you salt your water really well. That helps flavor your pasta. All right, so I'm gonna add a red onion that I've chopped. You can use a shallot. I just don't have any shallot. I'm using what I've got. I'm gonna mince a garlic clove. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of white wine. This is optional, you don't have to do that. About a half a cup or so. I just think it gives a really good, deep, rich flavor to the sauce. I'm gonna add a pinch of dried thyme and some oregano. All right, I've got a 12-ounce bag of frozen peas here, so I'm gonna add them. And then 2 cups of chicken broth. All right, I'm just gonna bring this up to a boil. Starts to boil, I'm gonna turn off the heat, and then I'm gonna transfer this to a blender. All right, I'm gonna put the peas in the blender. And we're gonna blend them up. All right, then I've got some grated Parmesan. Actually, this is grated Asiago, but I would typically use Parmesan. I just don't have any, so I'm just adding the Asiago cheese. And then blend again. Then pour it back into your skillet. I'm gonna bring this back up to a boil. So the last thing that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. I don't know, that was, two tablespoons or so. You can kind of eyeball this just to give it a little creaminess. All right, I'm gonna give it a little taste. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to add my pasta to the sauce. And just stir it all in there. And just look how beautiful that is. And that pasta is gonna absorb the extra liquid. Oh yeah. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some of that rotisserie chicken and cut it up and add it to my penne pea pasta. Pea sauce penne, I don't know, whatever you wanna call it. All right. All right, so here it is. This is a pea sauce with a protein penne and rotisserie chicken is what's for dinner. Yum. And this came together really quick. Okay, here it is. Yum. Let's give it a taste test. That is good. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless. And I'll see you on the next one.